Hello, and welcome to the Social Small Talk podcast, where we explore the dynamic world of social media marketing across all industries. Join me, Audra Brim, twice a week for insightful conversations with top global industry professionals, along with the latest news and trends in social media marketing. Each episode is packed with valuable strategies and practical tips designed to help you enhance your social media presence, increase engagement, and boost your brand's digital impact. Make sure to subscribe so you can listen each week. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2025. I don't even understand how I am saying that, but we are here already, which seems just bizarre in my eyes. I have decided to change up this podcast. So the Social Small Talk was awesome and has been awesome. I took a little bit of a hiatus, but this year, my huge motivation is to make a bigger impact. So that is where this comes into play. I will be coming to you moving forward twice a week. On Mondays, each episode is going to be talking about much more of social media news, what is happening, what we should be looking forward to, what we should expect, different trends, things in that regard. Then on the other episodes, I'll be actually interviewing top global industry professionals, talking to them about what they're seeing, what's worked, what's not worked, things in that regard. Please make sure to subscribe. We are on Spotify and iTunes and all of the other ones out there, but we are here to help you. And by we, I mean Brim Media, because I am the owner and founder of Brim Media, and without it, I would be no one. So I appreciate it. But let's get to it. January 6th, 2025, what is happening? Well, let's just be real. The biggest news right now is TikTok. I think everyone has this like huge buzz over, is it going to be banned? Is it not going to be banned? And right now, I can't tell you one way or another because it is up to our government. And as we know, there are so many different things happening. So, what is the news of the week? Well, not to anybody's surprise, TikTok is, of course, in the main news, and a lot of it has to do with, is TikTok staying? Is it not staying? And the answer is, I don't know. Right now, the Supreme Court is hearing both sides. Both sides have submitted quite a lot of documentation. There is a lot of information out there, but right now, there is nothing definitive. What I can tell you is Trump did file to the Supreme Court a bid to save TikTok. But right now, no one knows if that can actually happen. So we are kind of just sitting here in limbo, wondering what is going to happen. So what does that mean for you? Should you get rid of TikTok? Should you not? Well, I can tell you TikTok is full steam ahead. They are planning on Valentine's Day's campaigns. They are literally coming out with tips that you should be doing. They're also adding more generative AI features, which is also huge in the fact that they are looking to the future. They are not stopping. They are not going, oh, we're not going to be around. Also, let's all just be real here. If the TikTok ban goes into place, if it does, that does not mean someone is going to be knocking on your door going, you cannot have TikTok on your phone anymore. What it means is none of our phones, so Google, Apple, any of those stores, any of the app stores cannot have TikTok on there, which means we will no longer be able to update our app and get rid of bugs, and ultimately that will get rid of TikTok and no new people can download TikTok. So those are the huge things right now that are happening. Other things, just because we're going into a new year, is AI. Let's all just be real. AI is a huge buzzword. No one really understands necessarily what this means. Is it just a chat GPT thing? Are we utilizing it for imagery and real or for ads, and people might not look real? They're a computer. Who are they? What I will tell you is going into this year, AI is going to change the way we market on social media. You are going to see advertisers using AI so much more. They already have, but do it correctly. And I say this because I have seen so many ads out there already that are doing it horribly. They are just kind of testing things. And what us as marketers need to realize is our consumer is not dumb. They can tell when we are trying to dupe them. Do not dupe people in 2025. Your business will not succeed if you're trying to do that. Do it correctly. Do it with an emphasis on maybe having an avatar for your company. Maybe that's how you go about it, or different types of ways to say it. Don't just use ChatGPT to write everything. People see through it. The biggest way to see through it is a crap ton of emojis everywhere. Let's just be real. As soon as you see that, all of a sudden it's like, wow, I know a computer wrote that because that's what they're getting through. So, what we want to make sure of is we're using AI correctly within social media marketing. And the huge thing here is, I think the big thing will be creating an avatar, having maybe a person for your brand or something in that regard that seems real, but people understand that it is a type of AI. And I think for you out there planning for your first quarter and second quarter, start playing around with these. There are so many different apps out there. I have a ton that we will list in our show notes that you can actually go through to really be able to dive into, does this work? Does it not work? But ultimately, being able to showcase AI is such a crucial tool too. There are so many different things around social media that are changing. What I can tell you is everyone every year goes into a new year going, "Ah, organic social media is dead." And it is not. I say this every single year, and every year by quarter two, I am proven correct. And maybe this year might not be the right year. But what I will put money on is organic social media is not dead. We are creating community as marketers. As a brand, you need to be able to reach out and actually talk to your audience as if they were still walking into a store. We are seeing left and right all these retailers closing because people don't want to go into stores, but that doesn't mean they don't want that connection. And that is what organic social media is made to do. It is not made to sit there and just sell and sell and sell. That is why we have advertising. It is made to communicate. I like to call it networking 101. Reach out, talk to your community, talk to your consumer, actually figure out what are they wanting. Don't keep guessing just because you think you have to. It is okay to ask questions and ask what they're wanting and be able to dive into that so you can create better content from there. My name is Audra Brim. I am the founder and owner of Brim Media, and I am here every single Monday giving you what is new in social media and a little bit of trends, tips, things in that regard. If you have any questions, feel free to always reach out to me. My information is in the show notes, but on top of it, please know I am always happy to answer your questions. So please email me, link in me, anything in that regard. My email is Audra, Audra, at brimmedia.com. Until next week, have a great one.